Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You know, he's saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky, Vicky, Vicky.
So I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Stay on this shit. That ass spoke to a W. Turn it out. Let's switch it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong. Yo, what's the word, man? Look, man, I know, bro. It's a lot going on personally. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot going on personally. I was ready for the temperature check Tuesday last night. I had a family emergency. You know what I'm saying? Baby moms went to the hospital, so yeah. Daddy duty all night, solo dolo. You know how it go. But salute to everybody that's pulling up, man. I'm going to do an abbreviated version of what I was going to do last night, and it might come off a little bit more entertaining because I ain't got all day, so we got to get to the crux of the matter, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and my opinions. Make sure y'all hit the likes. I'm going to let y'all know 2025 is going to have to be a big year for me as far as the media thing. And I'm going to do like a separate blog about that and talk about that very openly and very candidly. But 2025, something got to give, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Something got to give. It's to the point for me where, like, I'm solidified for sure. The channel is solidified for sure. What we've been able to accomplish on this channel, being one of the most consistent battle rap platforms and respected platforms in the game. But it's kind of like y'all respect me. Like, I'm solidified, but I don't feel like the culture necessarily respects me. And I don't know if it's just me. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, I ain't been getting no sleep, so maybe, you know what I'm saying, I feel a certain type of way. But it's just like, I feel solidified, but I don't feel respected. So 2025 is going to be about really snatching my respect from people. So that goes for media, other media outlets. That goes for battle rappers. I don't know how many more, because it's going to get pretty unfiltered. On the channel in 2025. I got a lot of things that I'm looking forward to, so we're gonna see. Everybody pull up. No, we're gonna get an abbreviated version of what y'all should have got last night. Like I said, I apologize, but when the baby moms goes to the hospital, everything stops. Shout out to my son, though. He only a month old today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna blog about that experience too, because I've had one child, you know what I'm saying, regular pregnancy, regular delivery, and I've had a NICU baby. Having a NICU baby is probably one of the most humbling things you can do as a parent. What's up to my guy Spills? Spills is also I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm putting a team together for 2025, and we really gonna shake some shit up. Definitely when it comes to this media thing. So salute to y'all. But oh no, we still gonna grind. So, bro, you already know about that. But it's a lot of things that I want to do in 2025. I want to do more recaps. I want to do more I guess debates with battle rappers. I'm going to be more argumentative, not argumentative, but I'm going to push back on some of the things that they say a little bit more. And I got a couple ideas as far as like visuals and just again different opportunities I want to look into in 2025. But with all that being said, I got a couple topics we got to talk about, man, because y'all are tripping. Y'all ain't shit. I swear to God, the culture ain't shit. And first person I want to call out, knowledge to God and hip hop is real. Well, not even hip hop is real. Salute to hip hop is real. Salute to knowledge to God. At this point in time, knowledge, I gotta ask the question: do you like Easy to Block Captain? Because and shout out to MS Fred from N3S3. You know what I'm saying? Say What You Want podcast. Shout out to them because he did an interview with Cassidy. He chopping up the work as he should. But I noticed, knowledge, you was real quiet when Cassidy was talking about John. When Cassidy was spitting all them lies, all of them inconsistencies on him in the John battle. First of all, Cassidy, I thought you said you didn't get a deposit. First, you say you didn't get a deposit. Then you say the deposit was so small that it didn't even matter. I don't give a damn if the deposit was $1 and a Happy Meal. Guess what? You agreed to the battle. And again, this also doesn't make sense. Knowledge, I'm not done with you. Don't think you're getting away with this, but I just thought about this. Cassidy, you claim to be, quote unquote, the energy. So why would you, and you the hustler. So why are you not on every street corner hustling this battle? If all of your bag is contingent upon the door and pay-per-view sales and everything else, why you not even doing what you would normally do when you was just getting one bag? When you was getting the, I'm going to just say regular bags because now we're getting into pay-per-view percentages and everything else. Shout out to Verb because he's the first one that I've ever heard, you know what I'm saying, bring this up. But Cassidy, since you want to get in pay-per-view percentages and door prizes, how come we saw more promotion when you battle Hitman, more promotion when you battle Arsenal, more promotion every single time we've seen you battle up until the battle that counts with the pay-per-view percentages? You want to blame John, and this is why y'all ain't shit. Because I get it. It was easy to blame John because y'all feel like John has had a shaky past as a league owner. Okay, cool. Y'all call it being inconsistent. I say he human, you make mistakes. Some of those, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying he ain't try to pull the wool over our eyes once or twice. I'm not saying that because we know he has. But holistically, it made, let me get this, let me slow this down. It made zero fucking sense for John the Don to be on the inside deal with him and with Cassidy not showing up for this battle. You're talking about John the Don, who I was saying, if you go back right when this battle was about to happen, I said John could have been potentially champion of the year. If you think about what John had did as a battler, as a league owner, because Bullpen had not had a bad event the entire year, everything had went off without a hitch with Bullpen and with John. John had 30s. John had 30s. Now, him and Coffee was a great back and forth. But he was in contention for champion of the year. Bullpen was in contention for league of the year. It makes zero sense to me why John would just seemingly be in cahoots with Cassidy to try to pull a fast move on the culture. Maybe again, I've interviewed John. I've talked to John outside. Even think about what he's done in the community with politics as usual. He was the one that hit me up and was like, "Hey, Tim, I got something for you. Come out to Atlanta. I know what kind of guy you are. When you talk about respect, that's one of the dudes that I know respects me in the culture. Because he didn't have to make that phone call. It's a lot of you top media that wanted to be in Atlanta, eating that 24-karat gold steak. It was. All them stories is true. I just don't speak on them because it ain't that big of a deal to me. But all the stories is true. But that was John who got your boy out there. But Cassidy, back to you. No promo. You ain't do nothing but go on Hip Hop Is Real. And again, knowledge. You was very quiet as a church mouse when Cassidy was talking about John. But the moment he said Easy the Block Captain name, I noticed you started slipping your little comments in there, taking your little digs, reminding Cassidy, oh yeah, well he took the first shot, he did this, talking about this, but you didn't have nothing to say when he was talking about John. And we're not gonna act like you didn't shoot the battle, you didn't shoot that blog announcement the same night you did the face-off. Slipped up there too. Tighten up, knowledge. We gotta get you more consistent than that. But Cassidy, again, you over there spewing all them lies on John. It sound good until you again at the beginning of it say, oh, well, you know, all my money was I was getting all my money on the back end, but then you also say, well, the deposit wasn't 5% of what I normally get. I don't give a damn if it was 0.0005% of what you normally get. Negro, you signed the contract. You agreed to do the battle. You knew the stipulations that were put in place to do the battle. You got John getting an advance. An advance is seemingly a loan. John took out a loan to book you. And You didn't, since the battle didn't happen, John got to pay that back. John has to pay the loan back, and he didn't get an ROI, which is a return on investment. He lost in this. You talking about he booked a venue for 1,800 people, and it was 150 and 200. And here's my thing, because you also slipped up when you was talking about the venue, and you called your mans who was on the inside telling you it was only 150, 200 people. Go back to the interview and look it up. He said that. Cassidy said that. So it just leads me to believe you never intended to do the battle. You saw no one else was doing promo, which again, I don't understand. John, if you had the stipulation for Cassidy to do promo, you should have had that same stipulation for every other single person on that card. We know you was hustling, John. But when Cassidy looking around, he don't see everybody with that same type of grit. Now, Cassidy, then you're going to get sensitive and tight because you battling John. Yeah, he a league owner, but once the business is done, he talking to you as a battler. Once you've already gotten your deposit, once you've already agreed to the battle, he don't got to talk to you about the business. What business is there to be had? The venue's already done. The battle's already booked. You already got your deposit. Whether it was 5% of what you normally get or not, you already got your deposit. So what does he need to talk to you about? There was opportunity. Him and the investor said they provided you ample opportunity to talk about how you wanted the rollout for this card to be, how you wanted the rollout for the battle, how did you want the promotion. You didn't say nothing in real time. You kept it to yourself. So I couldn't believe initially after I saw the Cassidy interview, the audacity of some of y'all to come out and believe this story when he's literally stumbling over the story in real time. This ain't even one of them times where you tell a story once and then you tell a story again 2 weeks later and we got to go back. You literally told the story and said you didn't get a deposit, then turned around and said you did get a deposit. It was just a smaller percentage than what you normally would talk about. Make it make sense. I'm listening. We listening. I'm confused. John had everything to gain with this battle. As a battler, as a league owner, you think John like that? Like you think John wanted to pay this money back? But again, for the smoke you didn't have for John, I really think you didn't know. I really don't think you knew what to say to John. To be honest with you. Yeah, I know you could have. You talk about you had 5 rounds and you might have had them. But in battle rap, when you're battling John, one of the best anglers and steamers in battle rap, yeah, you're going to need to actually talk about John. The generic bars ain't going to fly. And I think that's what you had. I think you had a lot of generic bars. I think it's very difficult to write for John. What you going to say? Oh, he beneath you? Well, he booked you. That ain't going to work. He don't deserve the battle where you took the battle. That ain't going to work. I really don't think you had material for John. Not the intention, not the material that you needed for battle rap. But I'll say this. All that being said, I do want to see the battle now. I absolutely want to see the battle now. And you got, and timing is everything. Was this the best time to announce Cassidy and John coming off the Hitman and Geechee? Probably not. So, again, there's a little bit of blame to go to John, but I'm only giving John 2.5%. John get 2.5%. 97.5% go to Cassidy. I don't care. And Cassidy, the energy you didn't have for John, oh, you damn sure got it for easy. Just like the questions and the comments that Knowledge didn't have for Cassidy when he was talking about John, he had him for easy. He did. That's the battle that you truly want. And that's okay. Say that. Say that you want to cook Easy the Block Captain in Philly. That's all I'm saying. Tell the truth. We can see the animosity. Because guess what? This generation, this current generation, they don't know Cassidy for battle rap. I'm just being honest. They don't know you for the battle rap. So I think it's a little bit of envy when you look at Easy the Block Captain. You mad because he ain't return fire. Now I will say this: Easy the Block Captain. You damn sure said you was gonna rebuttal. You said you was gonna rebuttal to this record, and you faded into the background. Did you not, sir? Did you not, sir? Shout out to Neo. You so faded into the background. Which brings me to my next Papoose versus Easy. Papoose, I ain't gonna lie. You look lame, but Easy, you lied. There it is, 16-10. There it is, 16-10. Papoose, you look lame, but Easy, you lied to us. Too Clean Jones. So it finally comes out and been confirmed that Papoose and Easy the Block Captain had an incident. I mean, whatever smoke, there's fire. Whatever smoke, there was fire. Something happened. But Papoose, I didn't even have to listen to Easy the Block Captain's explanation of things before I knew it was something wrong. When you came out and said you knocked him out, but he was also in the fetal position. How did you knock him out and then he ended up in the fetal position? Two things cannot be true in that instance. How Pap looked lame, I'm telling you. Because think about this, be at it. How do you knock somebody? I have knocked people out. I have knocked people out. I've never been knocked. Well, I've been knocked out from football, respectfully. I've been knocked out from football, never from a fist fight. But I have knocked people out. When you knock someone out, they don't end up in the fetal position. They don't, bro. They do not. That doesn't make any sense. When you punch somebody, when they go limp, when their body goes limp, how do you end up in the fetal position? When you said that, I knew it was something wrong. My second problem with Papoose. If you and Remy not together, why y'all in the same house? Be at it. Respectfully, it's not my job to interpret what he says when he comes out with the quote or the statement. That is not my job to play find the gray area. My job is to read the letters and the words and the sentences that man makes. He said he hit the dude and he knocked him out and he ended up in the fetal position. That is physically impossible. That's all I'm saying. Then, if you and Rem is not together, why are y'all living in the same house? Now, I get it for the sake of the daughter. If you want to say for the sake of the daughter, I get that. As a parent, I don't though, because I gotta be able to move in my house. If I want to bring Clarissa Shields to my house, you know what I'm saying? I want to do that openly. If I want to fall asleep on the phone with her like an 8th grader, I should be able to do that in my own house without having to worry about my baby mama going through my phone. At that point in time, this is what you calling me. You calling Remy your baby moms. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah. So I don't understand it. And be at it. Remy, you said Remy's still trying to make it work and have Easy on the side. Even if that's Easy exists. He knows Easy exists. It ain't on the side. Did you forget they had Max and Philadelphia Eagles outfits? That was the first sign of trouble. That was the first sign of public trouble for me. Anytime my manager and an employee have matching outfits? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey Ram, what is this? What is this? Why y'all going to the tailor together? Huh? Why you going to Philadelphia's finest together? You ain't never wear no Philadelphia green for me. That didn't come on, son. Like, what's going on? Like, the people talk to me, man. Let's really get into it. It doesn't make any sense. Now, Easy is saying this. Easy saying when the situation happened with him and Rem, he said they was not together. Now, I definitely know people that are married by definition, by legal document, that no longer live together. I absolutely know people like that. I know someone who literally his wife moved out the apartment and stayed in the same apartment building. Stayed in the same apartment building. Crazy work. And they did that for 3 years before they actually got a divorce. So they said Remy got Jalen Hurts on her fantasy team. Is wicked. That is wicked. I ain't gonna lie. But then Easy, you know what else is wicked? And I'm glad you're in love. Salute Black Love, man. We can't get mad that Black Love don't look like Easy and Pap no more. It's Easy and Rim. I don't care. Hit the like button. But you know what was wicked? You and that JC Penney's look you gave when you was smiling, cuddling Rim in front of that Christmas tree. Oh no. Let's talk about it. I already said this. We're gonna get to all of that. We hit the like button. Hit the like button. We're gonna get to all that. And I think the people, once the initial 12 hours of Clarissa and Rim went back and forth, once that was over, then you know what I'm saying, everybody put the pieces together. Cheaper to keep her. I think you mean cheaper to keep him, respectfully. Who you think got more money, Rim or Pap? It's cheaper to keep him in this respect. If we're going to say that, let's talk about it. It's cheaper to keep him. He about to tap them pockets like Shotgun Suge on January 5th. Yes, he is. The Muslim Christmas bull. Hey, you gave the JC Penney's. You was holding your girl, right? You was like, I said, look at this. I said, look, now you saying it's a video, and it's definitely a video because it absolutely was a play sign in the middle. But yo, I ain't gonna lie. Look wicked. That was wicked. And the fact, and this is why I also don't like, I'm not a big proponent of going through your spouse's or your significant other's phone. Like, why we doing that? We grown. We not together. Both of y'all saying y'all ain't together. Why we going in through each other's phone? So that's why I ain't like that from Pap's side, because I respectfully respect the women. You know how I respect my Black queens. I do expect that type of movement from a female. I do not expect that from a man. As a man, I do not expect to be going through my girl phone and looking to see for screenshots and conversations. Because guess what? You keep knocking on the devil's door, somebody gonna answer. You keep trying to look for something, and something gonna be there. When you looking for something gonna be there. Like I said, when there's smoke, there's fire. Easy, back to you. These two clean Jones. You know Angry Fan look better than you right now. Somebody clip this up. I'm gonna tell y'all right now why Angry Fan look better than Easy the Block Cap. Reason number 4, Pat. If you really walked in with a mask on, bro, what is with y'all with these sneak punches? Does anybody catch fades in 2024? Does anybody catch fades in 2024? But Easy, this is why Angry Fan is looking better than you. Angry Fan had the same scenario. Debo came in there maxed up with the Scully on. You know what I'm saying? He hit him with a little combo, a little quick combo. No size though. A little quick combo with no size. Nope. He didn't want the fries. He just wanted. It was like a double cheeseburger and a water. He didn't have enough for the French fries. Don't act like y'all, when double cheeseburgers was $1, don't act like when y'all was growing up, y'all did not get the double cheeseburger. We could not get the value for it all the time. Sometimes you just had to get the water. So that's what happened with Angry Fan. When that happened with Angry Fan, what Angry Fan do? Angry Fan went out immediately and told the truth. Easy, why you lied about it? You knew it was going to come out. I said, exactly. Debo did the same as Pap. Came in with the mask. That don't make no sense. He said, I got presents, but I didn't open them on Christmas Day. Hell yeah, let me get that water. Y'all already know. Trap house booming. You already know. Let me get the water. Oh, I got enough for the double cheeseburger and the water. I can't get the value Friday day. It definitely was like that. But like, I don't understand why you lied. You said Remy wanted him to lie. If Remy wanted you to lie and that's your reasoning, okay, cool. And I've watched people try to clip up you in a face-off with Geechee where he said you got your ass knocked out. You was like, no. I see what you did. So you told the truth, but you said ain't nothing happened though. You should have at least said something happened and keep it peace. Something happened, but you know what I'm saying? Those who know. And those who don't, which was most of us, because most of us was assuming things. A lot of us. I ain't gonna lie. You know who else looked crazy in this? Yoshi. Yoshi was telling everybody. She had to be. Yoshi had to go tell the whole battle rap community. She had to. She had to go because he said it was 4 people in there. Remy. He said Remy, him, Pap ended up in there, and Yoshi was in the room. Because that was right after the Yoshi and 40 Bars water bottle incident. So Yoshi saw what happened. Yoshi had to tell everybody. I don't know if she got everybody's phone number. She did this on a group chat. Did I miss the Twitter space? But she got loose lip sync ships. And I ain't gonna like I low key, I don't want to put this out there, but I low key want to see when the glam up happened. I low key want to see when the glam up happened. Jack Boy told the story where, but also remember, Jack Boy was also knocking off. Yeah, I'm just saying, hey, B Addict. Jack Boy was also, and he said this. He said this before publicly. I want to know when the glow up happened. Did the glow up happen right after this? Because I ain't gonna lie, Yoshi started, you know what I'm saying? You was dressing better, looking better, you know what I'm saying? Ever since you got with Chrome 23, maybe Remy made that investment early. But I don't know. I don't know if it was hush money, table money. Now, this is what I will say. Was Easy lined up? Hell yeah, Easy was lined up. It makes sense, IQ. Hey, 1 + 1 = 2. You said right after, Yoshi got a bad batch. No, them joints look harder than Chinese. But I'm saying, look how it's all falling into place, ain't it? Look how it's all sliding down the hill. Look how that snowball has become an avalanche. Ain't nobody else putting this together. This is what y'all can expect next year. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm not sparing nobody's feelings. We gonna get to the happenings of the happenings. Yoshi did. She may not never get booked again. I'm telling you, she was pillow talking, bro. She was absolutely pillow talking, bro. Absolutely, wholeheartedly. I believe it. She told everybody. What else we gotta get to? Oh no, he absolutely got lined up though. And you gotta think, if that was rim security, I absolutely believe he got lined up. How long you think Papoose probably hired the security guard that Rim got? That's it, you know what I'm saying? How you sneak past security? How security they check everybody. I walk in with glasses and I'm holding the Bible and they ready to take this brother to a private room because I look and I weigh just as much as they do. They try, you know what I'm saying? metal detector, wine, pat downs. They doing all this. But you telling me somebody walks by y'all with a mask on? It's hot as hell at battle rap events. So he the only one with a scully on. You let him walk right by you, ain't stop him, say nothing. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Fact, she was on Spaces, bro. All right, no. They said, I admit it's something to be proud of dating Rim, but Rim might also be part of the main reason they both looking crazy to an extent. I mean, first of all, when you're in love, you'll do some things. When you're in love, you will do some things that you normally wouldn't do. So a lot of us that would say we wouldn't fight for our girls, but when you're in love, you will. So a lot of us that say when our girls cheat on us, y'all won't stick around. Some of us have. When you're in love, there's no boundaries on the L word. You said Rim still paying these Dust Bunnies good money. Popping easy both skip leg. They holla at me, Remy. I'm on the prank squats. Good dope. Y'all is wildin', man. Make sure y'all hit the likes, man. Make sure y'all hit the likes. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Easy and Pap. I'm just mad. Like, Pap, to me, you look lame. You look lame because even when Easy saying you put a tracker in Rim's car, like, what is we doing? So you going through her phone, you putting a tracker in her phone, know where she going. I mean, putting a tracker in her car. That don't look crazy to y'all. That don't look lame to y'all. That don't look, dare I say, simp-esque. It look a little simply. It look a little simply like Simply Lemonade. Looks a little simply to me. I ain't gonna call him simp. I ain't gonna call him a simp. I'm gonna say it looks a little Simply Lemonade though. No. As a married man, if you gotta put a tracker on your girl's car, if you gotta go through your girl's phone, you shouldn't be married to your girl. Respectfully. Think about that. I did not that I don't like. Now that I do admit. Hey man, some of y'all are psychopaths. I see. Some of y'all are psychopaths. I can't put a track. If I'm worried about what my girl is doing while I'm not with her, I shouldn't be with my girl. Maybe that's just me. If you wanted to know the real man, hire a private investigator. Like, if you're gonna go to, because again, when you're tracking somebody, like, what if you tracking everybody in the car? You know what I'm saying? You tracking. What if she's trying to do something special for you? You didn't track the conversation. I mean, she was also doing something special. She was doing something special for her, right? For sure. Yeah. IQ, I agree. I don't agree with going through phones. I don't go through phones, emails, bro. If I got to do all that, I shouldn't be with you. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, if I got to do all that, like investigating on my own, it shouldn't be with you. If I can't ask you a question, you can't be honest with me. Ain't no point of us being together. I ain't gonna lie. Did you hear what Hassan Campbell said that Remy did the papoose? No, I did not. And again, when women are mad, when women are angry and upset, they can get real vicious and just start throwing out like the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do in the bedroom is your business. I'll leave it at that, man. Hit the lights. What you do in your bedroom is your business. I'll leave that there. Look at this. Cassidy talks AR Ab and where, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, M3S3, get your money. M3S3, get your money. I ain't mad at that. All right, let's get to this one real quick. Hitman Holla. 34 minutes. Hitman Holla. Shout out to Hitman. You know what I'm saying? I think probably had the event of the year with Power Moves. Shout out to the boss. Shout out Power Moves. Shout out Frozenberg on the commentary. Frozen Bros. There's been a lot of conversation with Hitman Holla, New Jersey Twerk, Murder Mook, Loaded Lux. Here's my thing. I personally believe when it comes to Hitman Holla, first of all, Murder Mook. You didn't want to get money with Hitman Holla. You didn't want to get 5 figures, possibly 6 figures with Hitman Holla to battle him, right? You didn't want to get that money to battle him, but you was willing to split. Let's just say y'all made 10 racks. You loaded Lux and Rex because y'all probably gave him a percentage of it. You was willing to split 10,000 with them, but you wasn't willing to make 100,000 plus with Hitman Holla. Math ain't mathing. And I'm not mad at Hitman getting mad at you for the simple fact when he talks about you, he keeps it in the essence of battle rap. But when you talk about him, y'all talking about him and his girl, his lady getting shot. Now, again, I have guns. You know what I'm saying? I have guns, various guns. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to question what that man says about his girl. You think the girl wore a neck brace? She was on the beach. She was on the beach in a neck brace. Like, for real. You really think they was taking it that far months after she's going on vacation, still wearing a neck brace? That's a pretty continuous lie. Oh yeah, the whole Papoose Easy and all that shit. That was all publicity. That I forgot that I didn't say that. But that was all publicity. We all know that was promo. She got a car, Rim got a card coming out, Easy got a battle coming out, Carissa got a movie coming out in this story. That's why we moved on from that. But Hitman Murder Mook. You didn't want to get money with Hitman Holla to do the battle, but you was willing, which you again 6 figures, we're gonna say 100 racks easy, you would have made. But you was willing to split maybe $10,000-$12,000 with Loaded Lux and Rex. Where is y'all business sense at? Where is the business savvy? At one point in time, 1 + 1 = 2 in battle rap. That's why that doesn't make any sense to me. As far as the battle itself, I personally believe the battle coming out of Power Moves, I wanted to see Hitman in New Jersey twerk. I wanted to see who was the king of performance in 2025. For sure. I currently wanted to see who was the king of performance because that's seemingly what it would have been. At one point in time, respect to K-Shine, respect to Jack, I felt like that battle was to see who was the best performer in battle rap right now. When it comes to New Jersey twerk and Hitman, that's what that conversation is about. Coming out of Power Moves, seeing what Hitman was able to stand in front of in a very, very good Geechee, and I have him winning. To see Twerk have what I feel was a career-defining performance against Big K, but then so I wanted to see that battle, but then Winter Madness happened. More specifically, Murder Mook and Arse happened, and after that battle, knowing the animosity that Hitman and Murder Mook really have towards each other, or at least have built it up to be, and New Jersey Twerk didn't get the opportunity to battle X Factor because you couldn't get like a New Jersey Twerk Hitman Holla call out in the Midwest. That would have been crazy. It would have been crazy. It would have shit the building, but shoulda, coulda, wouldas don't move battle rap. It don't. Well, at least it don't move this channel. So with that being said, I believe Murder Mook and Hitman Holla should battle the first quarter of the year, and here's my reason why. Because let's just say New Jersey Twerk and Hitman Holla battle first quarter of this year. Although that's probably the easiest battle to set up, probably one of the easiest battles that Hitman Holla wants to set up. If Hitman loses to New Jersey Twerk, we're not gonna want to see the Mook battle. The timing is right. They both come out. They both are probably at the peak for this generation that they've been at. This is the best. This is the best I've ever seen Murder Mook rap. I get it now. I get it now. I understand. He hadn't earned my. I didn't walk in the battle rap saying, "Oh yeah, Murder Mook was a Mount Rushmore," because he didn't have. To me, he didn't have a resume. He didn't. He was just one of the first people to get there. Now he still doesn't have the resume, but what I can respect is his longevity. What I can respect is his ability to adapt to the new form of battle rap. And he has done a full 180. And maybe a lot of that has to do with him being sober. which salute to that. But now let's talk about it. I'm gonna do a separate blog because I do think I'm gonna do it like a top 5 or maybe just a top 3. Who I think is in the running or who's going to be in heavy contention for champion of the year 2025. And I got about 3 to 5 names, but I'm gonna do that in a separate blog. But I do know Hitman said he wanted to battle 4 times next year. Like you said, shout out to Let's Talk About It. Twerk, Mook, Lux, and then I think he said Hustle. That was the four names that he wanted in 2025. So, but I say all that to say this. If Hitman takes one of those battles and loses, he can still. Let's say he battles Twerk, let's say he battles Twerk, loses to Twerk. He can still battle Miss Hustle. Cool. But then he gotta regain his momentum. If Murder Mook battles somebody, let's say Murder Mook battles T-Top and loses to T-Top, then at that point in time, Murder Mook needs to get another battle to get the momentum, because this battle is also so big because the timing of it all. The timing of the animosity is at its highest. The battlers are at its best. The battlers are at their best right now. That's why this battle is so important. That's why our every day they're adding to this storyline. We're watching this seed become a flower, and we're watching it blossom. And now that seed has blossomed into a row of flowers, and we are ready to pluck them motherfuckers respectfully. It is time to make a bouquet of roses. Now we can hand them to your mother, because somebody's going to die in that battle. Somebody's going to die in that battle. We can hand them to your mother, or we can put them on your casket. That's what we're ready to do with those roses that we watched grow, blossom when it comes to Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla. But Loaded Lux and Murder Mook was dead ass wrong trying to offer Hitman $150 too. That was crazy. How you can't even buy Jordans with $150. Sir, you can barely buy the grade school Jordans for $150. Hell, I think that what was it? A 10.5 for my 10 and or what was it? 11 12 C was like $100. No, I think the GS was $100 for the Legends. You know what I'm saying? Tyler size is 75, $150. That's insane. Hey, bro, you getting the Jordan 1 SCs for $150. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like because look, no, you can't look because they went up because the Jordan 1s is 160 now, my boy. Look, you can't even get them no more. The Jordan 1s is 160 now. So the 150 ain't even enough. You still gotta call the bank and transfer some money over to that savings account, and it might take 3 days. And by the time you do that, you're gonna lose out on the Jordans. I'm just telling you, $150 ain't gonna cover it. And Hitman Holla is 100% right. Loaded Lux, everyone has built you up to be, again, another Mount Rushmore candidate, another pillar in this community. Y'all are bootlegging his event. Again, you got Murder Mook, who could have got 6 figures just battling Hitman. He wouldn't have to bootleg the event, but he'd rather split $10,000 with 3 people. I don't know, but make it make sense. But Loaded Lux, you are another pillar, Mount Rushmore candidate in the community. So for you to be like, oh man, a watch party's okay. It ain't like you having a watch party at your house with 30 of your closest friends. You having a watch party charging $40 to get in. I know you got food. I know you got drink. I know you have other amenities because you in New York, right? You making, you know what I'm saying? You making a nice chunk of change off of Hitman Holla, off of bootlegging. You want to call a watch party is something that you have at your house. You do not have a watch party at a community at a venue. I have never seen a watch party. Has he done it on URL? No, this was the first time. The first time I thought about having a watch party was when Hitman Holla and the Mook battle didn't happen. So I figured, and I knew I wasn't gonna go to Power Moves. So how could I make some money off of this? Well, let me throw a watch party, charge $40. Only gotta pay $50. Only gotta pay $50. Who knows what you got the venue for? $10K for a watch party. That's all I'm saying. And then again, Murder Mook, while you in the watch party, you sitting here trying to discredit the fact that Hitman Girl got shot. You trying to convince the people that Hitman Holla Girl really didn't get shot. That's nasty work. You want to convince him that he lost the battle? Okay, cool. Yeah, did Geechee paint a great picture how you get shot and you ain't lose no teeth? Okay, cool. Stranger things have happened, sir. Stranger things have happened. No watch mark. Thank you, Trap House Booming. Crazy how Lux ain't have a watch party for Winter Madness. No, they did have a watch party. They did have a watch party, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they had a watch party. I don't know. I got Trap House. I'm gonna have to do some research. I think they had a watch party though. Right. It was more about that than if he lost or if he won. That's why I said he in a different bag. I said I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he had a watch party. They had a watch party again. But again, I bet you Calico got more than $150. How much you want to bet that though? I bet you Cal got more than $150. Cal like 150. At least gave him a thou wow. Give him a comma. Give him a comma. You make 10, you can't get that man 10%. You make 10K, you can't get that man 10% of 10K. It's only a thou wow. Look. That's a great segue, sir. That's a great segue. But I will be dropping a blog about who I think should be running for champion of the year 2025. And I ain't gonna lie to you, no secret, I'm probably gonna have Hitman Holla as my number one contender for champion of the year going into 2025. I think Easy to Block has an argument he can make. I also think that Murder Mook has an argument that he can make. But it's kind of funny that a lot of those battles kind of overlap each other. But you need those high risk, high reward battles to make that impact on the culture. So where did I get the 10K number from that Lux made? I made a round number because it's just easier to do percentages that way. You couldn't get if you made 10K off that, you made 10K off your watch party. Couldn't get that man 1,000. You couldn't get that man 10%. Now, if he takes 4 battles, think about that. If you only need 4 battles to be eligible for champion of the year, if he takes 4 battles and they're Murder Mook, Loaded Lux, New Jersey Twerk, and Miss Hustle, and he arguably wins or has very debatable battles, y'all trying to get Tay-Rock, Mr. Debatable. Y'all trying to get Mr. Debatable and Tay-Rock champion of the year. Y'all don't want to look at the bodies that have been piled up in 2024. So, but real quick, if he ain't make at least 5K, he shouldn't even have done it. That's what I'm saying. You got to bare minimum think he made 10K off of it. Because even if you ain't make 5K, you got to split that 3 different ways. And you could have got 6 figures. You could have got 100,000 plus with Hitman Holla. That don't make no sense. My personal opinion. And then Uncle Rob. I do got, oh my God, Uncle Rob, bro. I saw the interview you did, you know what I'm saying, on your channel, describing your perspective of what happened. But I also and I've been around Uncle Rob. I respect Uncle Rob, but at the end of the day, Uncle Rob has definitely been grandfathered in this culture. It is normally in normal pretenses, it is usually an honor and a privilege to have Uncle Rob cover your content on 15 Minutes of Fame. And 99.9% of battle rap, that is an honor because it is one of the biggest battle rap media platforms we have in this culture. Unless you Hitman Holla. Unless you and Uncle Rod don't see eye to eye. Unless you laid out guidelines and you did not follow the guidelines of the media. Yes, was I contacted by the boss to get a media pass? Absolutely, I was. I say, you know what? My boy Deadass is gonna cover the event. He got it. You say I'm rocking when light skins got to get together. I understand Uncle Ry, you there to do a job. I understand again in most cases people are clamoring to have you at your event, but Hitman Holla ain't one of those people that's gonna clamor over anybody. He's not. And if you're not gonna abide by the law of the land, it's gonna be a real quick trigger pull. It's gonna be a real quick trigger pull. Do I believe when Hitman Holla confronted Uncle Ra, Uncle Ra's response was, I was just doing my job. I'm doing my job. When Hitman Holla walks over to Uncle Ra and says, Uncle Ra, why are you recording, bro? You know there's no recording in the venue. You didn't want to get the media pass. I know what you did. Then T-Rex. Hey, it feels like Loaded Lux Murder Move and T-Rex was trying to ruin Hitman Holla event. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. T-Rex, you went so far as to tell the boss and then tell Hitman Holla's representation that you was not going to go on stage unless Uncle Ra was let in the building. That's your man. That's your friend. I understand it. I respect it. But as a business, as someone who contracted you to do a battle, I did not contract you to bring Uncle Ron 15 minutes of fame. Respectfully, that wasn't your job. Was to rap, and that's not what you did. Yeah, them Royal 12s did drop today, but I still got my French Blues from 2004 and the one from 2016. And like I don't wear a lot of royal blue anymore. I did in college when I was playing football because that was my team colors, but I don't wear royal blue like that. So I ain't tripping. You said at least he admitted he was entitled, which is more than most would admit. No, that's a fact. Now he kept it a bean. He said he felt entitled. And that's probably when Hitman Holla walked over to him. He said, I'm just doing my job. That's the entitlement part. When he says, I'm just doing my job, and Hitman Holla's talking to you as league owner, as person who booked everybody in the venue, who paid for the venue, who paid for the lights, who paid for the water, he paid for the food, everything in that mother. Oh yeah, there was a sense of entitlement. That's a level of arrogance. That's a level of arrogance, Uncle Ra. And then in the interview, you said you was willing, you was about to fight Hitman Holla. You was willing to fight Hitman Holla. You said you ain't know where it was about to go. You was come on, man. Come on. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta save face, bro. You can just admit that you was out of pocket, you was wrong, and we good. I do believe Hitman Holla and Uncle Rod need to have a sit down or have some type of conversation to resolve it. Because it's difficult, even though Hitman Holla is probably the biggest entity in battle rap, and he doesn't necessarily need Uncle Ra. Battle rap media, like to cover it, Uncle Ra and 15 Minutes of Fame, they capture things in a different type of way. He probably and be at it. Even if he did approach him with fight energy, is he wrong though? I'm trying to run the event. I'm about to battle. That's like you trying to stop a football player. You getting this just like that's just like a cop pulling over a football player the day of a football game. Now, this was a Tuesday or Wednesday, you're probably getting a whole different type of energy. But if it's game day, and I'm thinking about knocking somebody's head off, I'm thinking about scoring a touchdown, I'm not listening to what you're saying right now. I got my blinders on. I'm focused. I woke up this day. Hitman woke up today knowing I got to battle Geechee Gotti. I'm on 10. He didn't wake up today saying I got to play or massage somebody's feelings. I got to play problem solver. He didn't wake up with that on his mind. So I do think a conversation could be had with that. My last thing I want to talk about, I wanted to get to the Travis Hunter thing, but I'll probably do the Travis Hunter thing in the top 50 blog battlers on a different blog. I'll probably just have to drop a blog because I do need to get to work. I ain't gonna lie. But URL outside 3. I got a question. Y'all think that they trying to push Yeah, I think the URL trying to push T-Top for champion of the year because to me it seems that, in my personal opinion, to me it seems that Tay-Rock might not be as big a shoe in as people think. But if you the URL, you had Big K win it last year. You want to see somebody independent like Av win it? You got Tay-Rock and T-Top in champion of the year negotiations. That's 55, 54. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break down the work, man. We're gonna break down the work. We know that the champion of the year is tight. We know it's a close race. Again, you got names like Av, Tay-Rock, and T-Top, Chef Trez, things like that. I think T-Top, I can make the argument T-Top has not lost a round, has not lost a single round in 2024. And so when you talk about that, and you know, saying I only got Av losing a couple of rounds in 2024. If you can get another battle in before December 31st, it's gonna matter. So URL is dropping outside 3. You know, we heard about URL possibly having one more card. We didn't know where it was gonna be. We didn't know who was on the card the past couple of days, and they made a couple announcements. But before we get to the T-Top and who he's battling, I want to talk about this first announcement first. And I really wish my brother Deadass Talk was here because, you know what I'm saying, I know what Brooklyn do, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to New York, shout out to the 5 boroughs and all of that. But I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to be very blunt and honest. No one cared to see this battle. Chess and Lou Castro? Respectfully, I just seen Chess lose the prep in a one-rounder on Gates of the Garden. I just saw this. Did I want to see Chess back on URL? Yes. Did I want to see this battle? Hell no. That I'm Wild Strong is right before Lou Castro got sent in the intro, right before Lou Castro got sent on Summer Madness. This is a tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes at my screen when I see this announcement. No one asked for this. This is not what we wanted to see. The smartest thing you probably did was making sure that the battles just drop on YouTube. So if they choke, just drop on the app. Lord no. Well, I will say this. I have been using YouTube a little bit more, so I got to give you your respect on that. But I just want to say, again, y'all can edit out the chokes. That's probably why y'all made this a private event. Probably why y'all made it a private event. I didn't want to see this battle. Nobody was clamoring for this. We wanted to see Chess back on the URL against Lou Castro, somebody who I felt y'all seemingly oversaturated the market with him after the Ultimate Madness tournament. The culture is not impressed. The culture is not impressed. They're going to have to do a lot in this battle for people to actually pay attention. One is going to be on the app. And I do respect URL for this. If you already got the app, the battle is free, as it should be. It's Christmas time. Thank you. You said they did call each other out, but their careers is dying. They both on a Titanic. Like, look, somebody's on the front of the boat, somebody's on the back of the boat. They talking about, they calling out each other, but both of them is drowning. Now, Chess, I'll say this. Chess has been, you know what I'm saying? I know he's a new father. Fatherhood is tough, man. Fatherhood is tough. And, you know what I'm saying? He battling. I've seen him take, you know what I'm saying, different battles. He took the prep battle. He took the Tay-Rock battle on DNA channel and things like that nature. I've seen him in other one-rounders and things of that nature. So I respect Chess for what he got going on personally. But as a battler, this is not a battle I wanted to see. Lou Castro is very much all performance, but I can't remember the last good Lou Castro performance. Does that make sense? You said Chess got to step up. Chess is another one of them. He's an if battler. He's an if battler. If he shows up, if he's prepared, if he has 3 rounds of material, if he doesn't choke. You said it's a New York battle, but no BS. I want to see it. Well, it should have been on We Go Hard. It should have been on We Go Hard. This battle should have happened in Brooklyn, in New York. Because this is one of them regional battles. This is not a universal battle that people is clamoring for. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm more excited about the second announcement than I am the first. I think Chess might clean sweep, but I want to see it. I mean, I'm gonna watch it and I'm definitely gonna recap it. But it's not gonna be the first battle I'm looking for when a battle drop. I'll definitely say that. But a battle that I am looking forward to, and again, like I said, champion of the year, the race is tight. The race is tight. Every battle counts when we're talking about champion of the year. The battle that I am looking forward to, they've only made 2 announcements. So I gotta say they shooting 50% from me. T-Top versus Wusa. Now I know you go watch Wusa's latest work, him versus Bad News. Bad News wrote for 17 minutes. You can't win a battle. You can't win a one rounder if someone puts 4 rounds in a 1 round. I like this battle. I like Wusa. I think Wusa got a lot of potential. I think Wusa got a lot of potential. Does this like put the nail in the coffin for T-Top for champion of the year? No. Because he is giving somebody a shot. But what I like about it, absolutely. Wusa made me a fan when he battled Foots. No, that's a fact. Big Merc, what's the word? He said, what up, Mr. Tim? STL game. Do that 1 round of T-Top. Hey, he choking overseas. Does that count? He needed to talk his ish more. No, I'm gonna see if I can get Wusa on the interview. I'm gonna see if I can holler at Wusa, get him on an interview before this battle drops for sure. The thing, I don't think T-Top choking in a 1 rounder is gonna necessarily go against him because he's had too many impactful moments this year. The Chef Trez, oh Lord. That Chef Trez was so different than me because I was literally in the building, like watching the battle. I was sitting on the stage watching him cook Chef, and I was like, "There's no way he's cooking Chef like this. Like Chef is fired. Chef is a champion of the year contender." To me, that was like one of the performance was incredible. But like I said, and then he hopped on a plane the next, like literally after the battle, hopped on a plane, got up out of there and caught another one. Got another dub. We seen Wu versus Fonz. I took notice to homie. Again, like I said, I think Wu got a lot of potential. T-Top know what's on the line though. T-Top know that Wusa, because here's the thing, everybody's gonna have T-Top as the overwhelming favorite, and y'all know how this go. Anytime there's an overwhelming favorite, if there's a 10-9 round, it goes to the 9 because it ain't supposed to be that close. Definitely not supposed to be that close if you're battling for champion of the year. You know what I'm saying? I think T-Top, what I want to also acknowledge is T-Top has made a full he's done a full 180. A couple years ago, after the Tay-Rock battle, y'all wasn't really rocking with T-Top. Y'all didn't turn y'all back on the culture, but y'all definitely turned the shoulder. Y'all gave him the cold shoulder. So he had to go back into the lab and reinvent himself. And I can definitely appreciate that because since he's been doing that, he has had some very, very good standout performances. You think what he did when he was in Charlotte last year with Mike P. Again, like I said, you think again what he did with Chef Trez on Politics as Usual, like some of the battles that he's really had. Crazy. Very crazy, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the likes, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the likes, man. But like I said, I owed y'all this because I did not pull up yesterday. But like I said, my girl ended up in the ER last night. And, you know, my son is only a month old as of today. So, you know what I'm saying? When as a parent, you already know if one go down, you got to step up. And so that's why y'all didn't get temperature check Tuesday last night. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a good hour out the joint today. So, you said I like Bad News, but had Wusa winning that battle. It like the thing is, like it was just like a bad battle to watch because again, like the discrepancies in the time was so much. It was like a 17-minute round versus a 4-minute round. Like it was crazy. No, I appreciate it. No, we gonna get back to the money though. Hopefully, she's still in the hospital right now, so I'm hoping she get out today. You know what I'm saying? My in-laws parents is all up here. They taking care of little man for me. Little mama is at school, so you know what I'm saying? We got a couple more days before the holidays. We got a week before Christmas, so for these battles drop, because these battles will be dropping on Christmas Day. So y'all know we're gonna hang out. Like I said, expect big changes. If you love this show today, you're gonna get a lot more of this at the top of 2025. We're not playing no games. We need 2025 to be a big year for the channel. I'm already solidified, but in 2025, I'm definitely gonna be snatching my respect. Please believe me when I say that. I've never lied to y'all. I've never lied. I might have misspoken. I might have made my mistakes. When I made my mistake, I've always manned up to them. But this one, I'm taking personally. 2025, mark your calendars. I'm taking it personally. And not just in battle rap. I'm taking it personally, professionally, taking it personally when it comes to my fraternity. Because, again, like I got more mouths to feed. I got more mouths to feed, so we're gonna keep our head down and we're gonna get to the business. But we're not sparing nobody's feelings in 2025. Absolutely nobody. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. Shout out to the battle rap community. Shout out to everybody that pulled up for me today. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna break this work down so we can drop these and y'all can go back and watch the ones that you missed, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You know the motto. I ain't just getting started. Being here.